everyone. Today I am almost at home. I am in Serbia, not very far from me. Hello, hello.
Oh, greetings from Serbia, yes.
So, I would like to know, how did you discover laughter yoga and how long time ago?
Ooh, okay, I don't think I ever discovered laughter yoga. I think it discovered me. I think it was in 2008. It's a long story. Can I begin from the beginning? Because it just has to...
Yes,
Okay. So in 2008, I was diagnosed with breast cancer.
Okay.
And went through the treatment and but I didn't know anything about breast cancer or any cancer at all. Mm-hmm. And on the internet, there was not so much about it in Serbian.
Okay.
So I read what I could in English, and because I immediately found out no information were available in this language, whatever I found, I translated into Serbian, like 50 or something topics about breast cancer, and I made a site because I thought it would be very helpful, useful. I don't know anything about it. Other women also need to know. So I made a site with all this information about breast cancer. And yes, so then what? I have a site. I know it. Nobody else knows it. So then I said, okay, well, Facebook is a good place to let people know about it. And then I opened my account and a page about breast cancer in Serbian all to let people know about this site. And day 2, 3, 1, I really don't remember, a round thing pops up and it says laughter yoga. I said, what? Let me click on that. So I click and they say, I want to do that. And that was all I knew, that I wanted to do that after a minute or so. And I turned to my colleague. I said, look, I want to do this, and show her the video. And she looked, the video stopped, and she turned back to me and quiet. And I was, what is going on? And after minutes or so, she said, you want to teach people to laugh? I said, well, yes, why not? And then, why not? So then I checked this link up, and I found our colleague, Joe, not our Joe, but another one.
Okay.
And I wrote to him, it was his link in UK. And I wrote him, send a mail, and he said, yeah, that's great, but you need to finish laughter yoga leader training. So best, he said, to find a place near you so you can go and finish this. Sorry, let me remind you, this is 2008 or something like that. End of 2008. So I don't really remember exact dates. So I checked it out, and the nearest thing was India.
Oh, around the corner.
I found the Laughter Yoga International site, and then I wrote, and Dr. Kataria himself wrote back and said, well, come back, come to India, and then we do the laughter training. But I, as I said, was sick, so I couldn't travel anywhere. And because of that, I said, okay, I will, but when I get better. And so 2 years passed. I had a same problem with my uterus. So once again, so this is interesting for me because breast cancer led me to this. And then in 2010, when my uterus had the same problem and I went to the other operation, and in the meantime, I have studied everything I could find about laughter yoga in that point. But then in 2010, at the end of 2010, I I needed to go to this other operation, and I said, okay, let's see what's happening in the world of laughter yoga. And bang, in 3 months' time in Slovenia, our fantastic laughter yoga teacher, Simona Krebs, had her laughter yoga training.
Oh, it was more easy for you to get there. Mm.
Yeah. And also I had these 3 months, because these are serious operations. You cannot laugh with such operation when your stomach is cut and everything. Yeah. So 3 months after that, in 2011, in March, I went to Slovenia and had this done. And then came back, opened the first laughter club in Novi Sad in Serbia, and ran that for quite until this new situation we had this spring. But in the meantime, Dr. Kataria, he came to Salzburg, I think, and I went there to become a laughter yoga teacher, and I was there with Lara.
Oh, you were there with Lara.
Oh,
Mama Lara.
yeah. And Richard and all the Italian, they were great. And then I came back after these 5 fantastic days, spending with this fantastic laughter family. And then I opened my Laughter Yoga Serbia Association. So from then on, that's how it went.
So do you have many members of the association?
Well, we are not based on membership, but all my leaders are part of it, and all the people that come to our laughter clubs are also part of it. Mm-hmm. But it functions a little bit different. It's hard to do something, so yes, it is an association, but a little bit different.
Okay. So what does laughter yoga means to you?
Well, for me, it's the most powerful transformation tool. The thing about laughter yoga is that you laugh for the sake of laughter, but the laughter makes a transformation for you. You don't laugh to become better, to have better muscles, to become younger, to make your mind free, to breathe better, to whatever. You don't do that. You laugh for the sake of laughter. Nobody, like in other disciplines, in yoga you do this, so you have a nicer body, whatever. In other, you make other things to accomplish a better mind, life coaching, whatever. In any other kind, but you in laughter yoga, not you, everyone, me, everybody, do not do it for any kind of transformation. But then something happens and you realize there was a transformation. Mm-hmm. For example, and it's a really serious transformation tool, very deep and very powerful, and it really can catapult you into another world. One of the things how I found out that some things happened as a transformation is, one more time, this lady that didn't give me the support from the beginning said to me, Olivera, you know what? So these were a few years after I had done laughter yoga. So she said, you know what? You are really the factor of stability in the region. I said, what? Where did you find me? I'm always ha ha. No, she said. What you have, what is in you, your peace and your inner strength and your inner stability, it radiates all over the place, and everybody feels it and feels secure around you. Yeah. And then that light bulb, then I recognized that it had happened, and I never strive for it. Mm-hmm. That's one way you can. It's a really, really powerful transformation tool. And in the background, the laughter works. You laugh for the laughter, and then the laughter does everything for you.
Yeah, that's true. This is interesting because I haven't heard about this. But if I think about it, it is like this. That you don't. Laughter does it for you. You just laugh because you're laughing, and the rest, it just happens.
Yeah.
So, has laughter yoga changed your life?
Upside down. That's what this transformation tool does. Be careful. Okay. Really? I have had a special experience with laughter and with this transformation tool. Mm-hmm. I did a lot of laughter every week or so, a few times, some in the laughter club, some with other organizations and so on. And among else, I had one day, I was a part of Red Crosses, had done some kind of, I don't know what it was, but with the Red Cross, and they had teams, they had 28 teams there, and 2 days, all these teams had to go from one point to another to perform some of the Red Cross things that they do, giving or whatever, I don't really know. But on one point, they had this cultural fun thing, and that was me doing laughter yoga with every team.
Oh.
But you need, yeah, but what is going on? Like, it started at 11, and there were 14, 28 teams from different towns in Serbia. Mm-hmm. And so everyone has 20 minutes on each point. So they do some thing there, and then they move to the next point, and then do so and so. And they come to me every time, every team, 20 minutes. So they go, as they go, the next team comes.
Okay, okay.
So it started at, it started at 11 in the morning and was finished, I think, at 4 o'clock p.m. or something like that. It was me laughing all the time. They laugh, they change for 20 minutes, but I have to give them laughter yoga. Oh, I don't know how many, 2 days. When I came home, so that was the weekend. When I came home on Monday and Saturday, I couldn't find any peace. I couldn't. It was so wind up, for so much. I cannot tell you. And I couldn't find any peace. And I said, okay, I'll try. I couldn't go to work. It was really, really. That's why I'm saying, be careful. So I couldn't find any peace. I said, okay, let's try just to sleep. As soon as I tried to lay down and to try to contain this thing, I don't know what is going on. Something was getting out of me saying, I cannot do this anymore. I cannot do this anymore. To go back a little bit, I had cancer. 1, 2. Before that, I had thyroid problems. I had insomnia after that. I was in a bad emotional and every kind of place. And this is why you get sick. You don't get sick when you laugh. You get sick because you don't. So what I was containing in me, trying to keep everything together, the family and so on, that had the strain on me, yes? And now, after this experience of 2 days for 5-6 hours laughing constantly,
needed to come out.
It needed to, and something, I was not speaking, something else went out and said, like in the movies when you see the ghosts getting out of people. This is some words from inside me that I cannot do this anymore. I cannot do this anymore. And my head started to cool. And this is the first, I have been through life, as we all have, all kind of things. But this is the first time I wasn't scared of cancer or anything. But I was really scared this time. Really, really scared. My hands started to cool. My head started, I thought I'm gone. And I really would have been gone. I had the, I was lucky I could push a button on my telephone to call the first number, and they said, oh, you must cool down, you must go breathe, whatever. Is there anybody home? My daughter was home. Let's she lie on you, whatever. And somehow I came back to my senses, and I tried to cool it down, and I found, and when I cooled down, I started to cry, and I have never cried so. And then I went, after that, when I came to my senses, I went out of the life I was living, through the door, and never came back. Yeah, this is a transformation tool. It helps you, but it really, this is a dramatic change, a dramatic transformation. But just so people know what laughter can do if it's a little bit, one must always take care. So from then, I have always suggested to others, please don't do more than 1 or 2 laughter classes in one day, But if there are two, one in the morning, one in the evening, you need to ground yourself in between.
Yeah.
Because of all what we have in us. When after some time, that is of the beginning of my laughter yoga. I had maybe done laughter yoga before that, a year, and then this happened. So until you get trained, you have the capacity to make this laughter holding you. So, and then everything went out after that. I'm so happy. Everything changed in my life.
Yeah, I think also that what you are speaking about, I think that, you need to, I don't know how to say it. You need to free your emotions. And once you have done this work, once your body and your mind has done this cleansing, if we will speak about cleansing, once it has happened, you will never leave laughter yoga anymore, because laughter yoga caused you this purification process, if we can say like that. So what happened to you was that you needed to be purified in a certain way. And after that, you have done all these things, you were ready to, embrace it all, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely right. I often call laughter yoga Kirby. I don't know if this is a powerful Hoover, the most powerful Hoover in the world. It's called Kirby because it's a deep cleaning thing. And it cleans everything up, takes away all you don't need, and leaves a clean, wide space for everything good to come back. Laughter yoga is really the most powerful transformation tool. In everything else, you have to do something to get there, and that takes time. And you don't. You just do it.
No, and also with other tools, you can. With other tools, you can also might not ever get there. But with laughter yoga, you don't need to ask it. It comes more sooner or later. It will come.
Yeah.
So let's do 1 minute of laughter for world peace. Do you feel for it?
Oh, always.
So
what? Are we starting? Are we waiting?
Yes. So I will suggest you to do like the Mama Lucaccioni. She just do like this, breathe in, and hold it, hold it, hold it. In Serbian, how do you say very good, yay?
Or we say that we are the best. Najbolji smo, je.
Okay, I will try it. Najbolji smo, je. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You too, Annika. Tack så mycket.
Varsågod.